Happy Easter and welcome to the Ministry of Miracles. My name is Arif Gilany. I'd like to wish you all health and happiness on behalf of the Camel Company of Canada. Over the years, some of you friends have sponsored our products and helped us design and manufacture products that now, in words of Andy, one of our clients, says that after wearing your socks, I don't want to wear any other socks. When I wash them, I just dig my laundry for Camel Care socks. So this program is sponsored by the Camel Company of Canada and Camel Care. Make sure that you visit soldiergear.com/camelcare for your bundle of joy. In three different colors that could go with office and or outdoor walk, run, or activity. And for sleepwear, of course, we have Camel Care unique blankets and comforters as such. With that out of the way, I have some great news, exciting news on the Morgan Gilany group. This morning, I had to go to my son and lives with his mother and book a time for next Saturday to pick him up and take him to a very exciting event that is designed to educate children about financial literacy. And I'm invited to, as a closing speaker, to be at 43 Steeles Avenue West, Unit 31, at the office of my great friend, Mario Francella. We have the Morgan Gilany group who also will be attending, and we have some information and presentations that will help you make wiser decisions. As a coach, as a leadership trainer, and as a concerned citizen, I would not leave the future of my child in the hands of the government or any other teachers. I'm a teacher myself. From the study of basic human needs to the need for financial literacy. How many of you have your children spending a lot of time on video games, Minecraft, things like such? How many of you have children with AHD, or whatever they call it, all these accolades that label children and put them in a dark corner they're lonely? My job as a facilitator on behalf of my team and a concerned citizen is to provide an environment when we teach fundamentals of financial literacy, which is important to my child, and I think it should be to yours as well. We teach about health and wellness. We teach about team building and relationship building, whether it's in business or in your home. We teach about financial well-being and not living the same year 70 times and then waiting to, have a ceremony to be buried, like a few of my friends have passed away over the last couple of years. I'm concerned as a citizen, as a coach, as a leader of my community, as one of the leaders of the Kurdish community, the Greater Toronto Kurdish community, Kurdish House. I have spoken with the president. I've invited him out, and I hope some Kurds show up to learn, because we are concerned about the future. In our coaching program over the last 15, 20 years, I've had thousands of students graduate. Some of them are in high position governments in their own countries. See, all of the world in COVID-19 has changed. Communication has changed. This is a test of testimony, an invitation to a great event that we're launching for the very first time, where I bring my son Gabriel. Very smart. I think I have done a good job as a parent. I'm pretty happy with results. I have a 20-year all that's in psychology, about 16, 17, and we were discussing all of these issues. And she came to every event that I had with my former company, Primerica, so she knows the power of meetings and how transformational it can be. And she chose her own path. Now it's time to take my son. Now, you would agree that boys are harder to handle. They need more discipline. They need a fatherly figure. They need, in other words, mentors besides their parents. And I have a great story where I talk about my mentor. I should decline this one to finish this video. As you see, the line is busy and my students are calling for some direction. If you have a passion, if you have a story to tell, if you have anything that you like to do when you were a child that you wanted to do even without getting paid for it, if you have such passions, we have a platform. We have a team of experts that are going to help you develop. Whether you like to paint brush, or would you like to design unique and wonderful healthy products, whether you like to feel just comfortably sleep every night with a clear conscience and a very hopeful heart, because God has given you opportunities that hasn't given to millions of people around the world, and that is to connect with good-hearted people who have your best interest and your family's best interest and my family's best interest. And that's why I'm bringing my son Gabriel to the event. And I want him to sit down, and he's going to have a pen and paper in his hands. I'm going to surprise him. And he's going to start writing, and I'm going to test him out. Because last week we had an incident where he wasted $100 without my permission. So I want to teach him a lesson from my own book, but not me. I want Mario to explain the power of compound interest. I want him to explain the rule of 72. I want him to explain how you can make a very small investment in your young years, and you can benefit for the rest of your life and even when you pass on. Do you know wealth creation has a formula? I'm inviting my son to come and learn these formulas from the experts in the industry. And I'm inviting you, your son, your daughter, your family to welcome to this incredible environment. See, my job as a facilitator is to provide the environment. My very short period of time that I was teaching a language Kurdish class at the Greater Toronto Kurdish House, my students come back and sit at my table every event I go to, because there's an energy, there's an attraction to wisdom, to calmness, to focus, to discipline. And the most important discipline, inheritance I can give my children is discipline. And the discipline of money prioritized right on top of all disciplines. If you don't have control over your spending, you don't have control over your life. As per statistics, each Canadian family is living at 171% deficit. Means for every dollar they make, they owe credit cards, line of credits, mortgages, second mortgages, revolving mortgages, $70 on every 100 extra. That's why we never get out of debt. That's why it's so important to learn accelerated programs. I am going through this transformation myself from a coach that I found, Mr. Steve. I can introduce you to Steve if you like. He would be glad. Those of you who have a problem with insolvency, any problems with the CRA, death that is crippling your activity and action to live your dreams, I can send you to Steve, and he can have a conversation with you on Zoom and see if he can help you like he's helping me and my clients. There's no better time to teach your children about money between the ages of 7 to 12 to 13. My son is 10. He's going to be 11 soon. I want him to get serious about expenditure, wants and needs. and the disciplines that are required to make an honorable life for himself, like my ancestors have taught me. I read the letters of my father. That's the greatest treasures that he has left for me. And I want to leave a legacy such for my son. What about you? Join me Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. We're going to be there answering any questions. Our team, the Morgan Gilany group, will be there. Mario Francella and his team are going to be there. And we have a lot of community leaders and movers and shakers who want to start collaborating with our movement of positive energy. Every single product that we design and market, I have been wearing this for 5 years, this pair. It's indestructible. You get 100% great value. Every product, every book is designed to make a positive impact in your life. If you've had a positive impact in your life because of this impact encounter, or if you have known me personally and like me personally, like this video, let's get started. Have a great day. I'll see you on Saturday at 12 noon at 4300 Steeles Avenue West in Vaughan, Ontario, Unit 31. I'm Arif Gilany, and I wish you all health, loving relationships, and abundance.